All right, here's a real quick video of how we at PrimeBuyers use Rainmaker to make our lead management team much more efficient. So here is our Rainmaker account, and it's got these different stages: new, unresponsive, follow-up, long-term, nurture, and I'll explain real quickly what all these mean. So some of these are just different stages of follow-up, and with those different stages of follow-up, Rainmaker has built-in follow-up sequences that come out of the box that are working those leads to try to set the appointment. The goal of Rainmaker is get an appointment set on your calendar. That's what its whole goal is. And depending on what stage it's in, whether it's an unresponsive lead or a follow-up lead or a long-term nurture lead, it's going to hit those slightly differently, different sequence in order to try to set the appointment. So show you a little bit what that looks like. Here's one that is a kind of a follow-up, and text goes out, email goes out, another text goes out, still trying to get a hold of this person. We haven't been able to get a hold of them, but Rainmaker is doing its job and it's trying to engage. So this is going to continue to go until this person responds. Here's another one, and this is like a lead that we're actually in communication with. This guy's just being a little bit cagey, not really coming right out and confirming a time, but Rainmaker is going to be persistent and consistent and try to set the appointment. So you can see, he thumbs up our text, and then we try, Rainmaker. This is not a human doing this. This is AI. Tried to lock down a time, thumbs up that, still trying to lock down a time. So we'll just stay on it. And here's another one. This is an appointment that actually got set. There's some text, some emails, and even some outbound voice calls being made. And finally, an appointment set right here. So as you can see, what we're trying to do is all of these different stages, we're trying to funnel that into the appointment set stage. That's really the goal of Rainmaker. Think of it as like an AI lead manager that's just sitting there working your leads with different ways, different channels, text, email, and voice. You don't want just one, you want all three, because otherwise you're leaving money on the table. And pushing towards the appointment set. Here's what our schedule looks like. This is for the month. And this isn't actually not that aggressive. We've been a little bit light in pushing this right now inside our company. So, but this is what we've got. These are all the appointments that have been set. So definitely a game changer. This makes your team a lot more efficient. You can actually cut down on the amount of lead managers that you have because you don't need all the outreach and all the prospecting to happen. And maybe more important than that is that that the follow-up's getting done. You can go to sleep at night knowing that the hard-earned money that you're spending on marketing is actually being protected because Rainmaker has your back. It's working those leads, and it's going to squeeze as much juice out of it as you can, push those into appointment set, and then let your team, which is, your team, which are human beings, let them actually close the deal because that's what humans are great at. Let AI do what it's great at, which is engage these customers and get them on the schedule. So that's an overview of how we use Rainmaker.